If you are not making videos just like this for your construction business, the newsflash for you is that there are contractors in your market who are doing this, and you will inevitably get behind if you do not start doing things like this in a very soon period of time, or very soon. If you don't know who I am, my name is Lev Parsegian, and the reason I can speak on this is because I have worked with over 30 construction businesses over the last few years, and I've seen the ones that have been able to grow as a result of their efforts, and some of the systems that I'm talking to you guys about both in this video and also on this channel. And two, I think that some of this stuff is just kind of basic. And so I kind of want to just share both my experiences of what I am seeing currently in the market as it relates to marketing for construction businesses, and just some of the basic things that I feel like every contractor should be applying, whether or not you are super comfortable on camera or not. Yes, so company is called Cosmosify. What we do is we help contractors bring order to their business, so hopefully they can have more of a life and make hopefully some more money. That being said, the reason I'm telling you guys that the contractors in your local market are doing this is because more and more I'm seeing every single day that there are new contractors that are popping up, or established contractors who, if they are not comfortable doing all this stuff, or they don't have a system around doing this stuff or making this stuff super easy for them, what they're doing is they are hiring teams to help them with this. They hired content teams that cost them anywhere between, on the lower end, $3K, on the higher end, like $7,000 a month. And they follow them around with the camera, and they do a content day, and whatever. And I'm not going to comment on the types of videos that I'm seeing from contractors, but there are a few that are actually doing a decent job. And I think it's because they're understanding that their customer, whether they like it or not, is making decisions using their phone. Okay? And this is kind of like the world that we live in now, whether people want to admit it or not, but we are becoming more and more isolated from day-to-day interactions with people that maybe 20 years ago we would have interacted with in our local communities and our local places that we hang out, whether it be grocery stores or churches or parks or I don't know, whatever. You get my point. We are spending more of our elective time away from others in a physical setting and in our phones. Okay? And so if you would have been able to get your message out, or get your face out, or get your workout in front of people who are qualified prospects in the past in person, you're still able to do that now. But social media is an amplifier of all of the things that you are doing in, I guess, like the physical world. Okay? It is an amplifier. It is not a replacement. It is an amplifier. And so if you know what an amplifier is if I play a tune on a guitar right now, which I wouldn't be able to do very well because I don't know how to play guitar. But if I were to play a tune on a guitar right now and I hooked it up to an amplifier, that tune on the guitar would get spread way louder, or I guess it would increase the volume, okay? Because of that giant box that it's plugged into. And social media is very similar. So it's like, guys, here's how you need to think about, or rather how I would encourage you to think about your content strategy for the rest of 2025, moving into 2026 and 2027. Most contractors, what I see them doing is they're like, we need to have a social media presence. And so what they'll do is they'll post these silly ChatGPT-like static images or carousels on their Instagram page, or they will post videos from a job site of, one of their carpenters or one of their subcontractors, like drilling something in and put like some sort of like funky weird text on top, overlaid on top of the video with like a How Deep Is Your Love remix playing in the background. And it's like, dude, not the most attractive way to appeal to your ideal customer, right? Maybe you think that that's good, but I'm telling you that if you wouldn't want to consume content like that, the chances of a middle to high end client wanting to do the same is probably similar. Okay. And so, I don't recommend just posting like garbage, because, there is such thing as like posting, too much fluff and things that like don't really add any sort of marginal value to your business. But what you could do is literally just record yourself and the things that you do on a daily basis. Now, week one, the way that you could start doing this, if you want to start posting every single day, is you could literally just grab a camera similar to the one that I'm recording this on. And I recommend contractors have one of these just on the go always, but it is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Have one of those, get a car mount, okay? And then I would literally just click the on button in the car. Okay. And whatever it is that you are doing or thinking about or have to do for that day, literally just have the camera on and talk to yourself. Okay. Talk to yourself. Don't talk with the intention of posting anything. Okay. Just talk to yourself so you get comfortable. You get in the rhythm of actually having your voice on a camera. And then what I want you to do is after you talk to yourself, I need you to listen back to it. Okay. Then as you do this action, you will actually start getting thoughts. You'll get thoughts about, oh, wait, this would actually be like really helpful to talk about. One of the ways that I like to think about it is that if you get objections from homeowners and you just think of some of those objections, what I would do is I would literally just make a video on overcoming that objection. And so if like one of the objections that you get from a homeowner is, I'm not really exactly sure about the timeline, that's a video topic that you could make super simply, okay? You could make the video like a lot of homeowners in Phoenix, Arizona have told me that they're kind of skeptical about the market and what's happening. And that's kind of creating hesitation within them to actually embark on a remodel project. And so in this video, I want to talk to you guys about the things that you should consider when doing a remodel project. If you don't know who I am, my name is blah blah blah, and I'm with ABC Construction. And I make these videos so that the homeowners in the local Phoenix market can be more educated and make more empowered decisions when it does come to their remodel projects. If you get value from this video, do you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? It's that simple to make videos. And you may be thinking, well, Lev, I can make these videos, but is that like really the best use of my time? And the truth is, guys, is that if you're making these videos with the intention of attracting people, there's a whole video I can make kind of like breaking down like long form YouTube strategy or long form video strategy and short form video strategy. They have two separate intentions. If we're going the Instagram route, the purpose is just to get qualified eyeballs into the door, and then with long form, the purpose is to nurture those those eyeballs that come in from short form content, and bring them to know you, like you, trust you enough to eventually transact with you. But I actually view making long form videos like the ones that I'm making as sales assets, and so instead of like focusing on creating videos like this for your homeowners so that you could get more leads, I would focus on making videos like this so that you can increase the percentage of the leads that you already have that close, okay? And because you're doing all this stuff, it will actually increase your ability to convey a higher authority as well, which will then also allow you to charge a higher price. That is the purpose of doing stuff like this. And then eventually speaking, if you do it for a long enough time period, yeah, you can attract enough attention to where you can either run ads behind it or it performs well organically because you're just like a monster at creating videos like this and telling incredibly compelling stories. And then you become the next local construction business owner that just like provides so much value that people are just like, oh my gosh, he's amazing, right? But I highly recommend, guys, that if you're not doing this already, to start doing it right now, because it is going to be more and more contractors in your local market who start doing this, and it's going to be very difficult to catch up to them once they have 100, 200, 300 reps in before you. Okay? Don't tell me I didn't tell you. Don't do it before it's too late. Start somewhere. It's uncomfortable. It's going to be ugly. Deal with it. And you will be able to do some amazing things for your construction business, so long as you commit to doing the boring work. Hope you guys got value from this video. I will continue to make more, and I will see you guys in the next one tomorrow. Peace.